my name's Meredith and I'm an educator at the Children's Museum of New Hampshire, and I am here to share another week of Tinker Time activities. I shared a whole series of activities last week and we have the same themes for activities this week, things like sorting, cause and effect, art exploration, and others. The activities have changed though, so these are some different activities you can try at home. Again, to have a successful Tinker Time, you do not have to do all of these activities, but hopefully you'll find one or two that you can do with things that you have at home and things that you think your little one might be interested in. So our first activity is our sorting activity this week. For this one, what I did, we're going to do some big and small sorting. This can be done with anything. You could do this with cars and trucks. You could do this, I chose animals. It's what I happen to have. So what you would want to do is invite your little one to sort these animals into big and small. So I would find this hedgehog. This hedgehog is big. I would put it in my pile with big things, whereas this dog is really little. So I would put that in a pile with things that are little. And again, you can invite your child to sort these in different ways. It doesn't have to be big and small. You could sort them with things that can fly, things that can't fly. It's really up to them. See what they come up with. So that can be your sorting activity for this week. It's a really easy one. Just collect things that you have around the house. The next activity we're going to try is our sensory activity. For our sensory activity this week, all you need is two bowls. This one is full of cotton balls. This one has nothing in it. And some kind of spoon or scoop. What I'm going to do is, what I would do is invite little ones to move the cotton balls from one bowl to the other, just using their spoon. And it doesn't seem overly sensory, but it does have a really cool feeling from what they're probably used to using with a spoon. The cotton balls feel really cool, and of course, they get their hands in. That feels cool too. So that is your, I called it something like fluffy scoop and move sensory activity for this week. All right, on to our art exploration. What we are doing for art exploration this week is doing some stamping with household items that can make circles. So for a lot of this, I just went through our recycling bin and found some things that make circles, and you can have little pieces of paper. I had cardstock. You could certainly use big pieces of paper too, and you're just going to use these to stamp some circles. Works best with paint, but you could try it with a stamp pad too if you don't want to get out paint. And you can explore and stamp some different circles. Sometimes using stamps with paint is a little less messy than using paintbrushes with paint because it contains it a little bit. So that's an easy one to do this week with stamping with just your household circles. That can be your art activity this week. And let's see what's next. We have two more. So the next one is the cause and effect activity. These can be all kinds of things. This week we're doing some washing. So I have this sad little bird candle holder. I think you probably have cars or trucks or plastic animals or baby dolls or something at home that you could use. I put some toothpaste on my bird to make it look messy. You could put shaving cream, you could put coffee grounds, you could put dirt from outside. It's up to you, something to make your trinket look dirty or messy. You don't have to put something on it to make it messy, but it does help with the cause and effect feeling from the activity. Then introduce something to clean your little friend. You could use toothbrushes, you could use a dish brush, you could use a sponge, something to help your little trinket get cleaned, and then have bath time and scrub it clean. This one might take a while. So then you can invite your little ones to help clean and have bath time. Of course, with all our hand washing and cleaning our houses, this will be very topical. So this is also, I think, with the toothpaste, makes it kind of sensory and fun because you can smell it. It has a really cool feeling. The soap, you can smell it, has a good feeling. So this is a sensory activity too. Just watch the little ones carefully and make sure they're not eating the toothpaste if you happen to use toothpaste. Our last activity is the building activity this week. And I do not have many building supplies at home. So this one's a little similar to the one we did last week. These are, I have my cups again, but I'm not just going to do cup structures. I'm going to do towers with cups and plates. These are kind of fun. So you want to see how tall a tower you can get using cups and plates. Of course, I like to add manipulatives to my building. So you could add just something cute on top. You could put a little animal actually in each cup and have a little apartment complex. Or you could even have weights and see how much weight your tower can hold throughout the whole thing. So those are the activities to try this week for Tinker Time. I hope you have a lot of fun tinkering at home and that some of these activities seem easy and doable with things that you already have. And if you do some tinkering, feel free to share pictures with us. We'd love to see how you're using these activities at home, and we hope you have a great time tinkering.